Angry Guy here. Today I have a guest on. Her name is Brianna. I will link you to her Twitter profile in the description of the video. She is Team Miyagi-Do. She is here to defend her illegitimate dojo. And, I am pro Cobra Kai, as you guys probably already know by the titles of most of my videos. So we're going to discuss, that Cobra Kai life, that Team Midagi-Do. So like dude, it was like doo is that how you pronounce it? We're gonna discuss. We're gonna discuss that Team Miyagi or whatever it is life, and then we'll figure it out. So introduce yourself, Pocahontas. I mean Brianna.
Well, you already did. That's Brianna. I guess my soul, and I I'm on I'm on I'm I will on all covers.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure you saw the original video already, which explains why Daniel was the original bully in the first Karate Kid film.
I did have and that and 100% that as possible by some higher. Yeah,
Okay, let's just have a real conversation. So I grew up in New York, and where we come from, if you roll up on some guy's girl just out of the blue, that's reasons to throw hands. Daniel literally saw Allie, just glanced at her, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this man's girl. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna take this man's girl. Didn't even ask any questions. What kind of guy does that?
one that has might be what that girl actually has a boyfriend 24 hours.
Are you defending him? Okay, so try this one out. He finds out that Allie has a boyfriend, Johnny, probably the coolest guy in town, and he still tries to persist.
Finds out Allie has an ex
Listen to me.
job on the so and so after him and put following as that the relationship and she on the mark.
You know, we were talking a little bit before, and you just gave it away. You saw the film in theaters in 1984. I was just like a twink. I was just like learning how to potty train probably in that year, and and the thing is, do you remember? I don't remember the name of that group, but they came out with a song like called OPP. Like you don't know OPP, but you know me. Remember that one?
Not even me. That's
Other people's property, right? So I mean, I guess that you guys were like the generation that was down with OPP then, because you like to mess with other people's property. Because as far where I come from, that was still Johnny's right there. Okay,
where
and
I come from. Allie is property. Allie and I personally find that no one's property and not wish
okay, how
Allie no longer wants.
you know what's so fun? What's hypocritical about that? You say that in the courts of gender, but if a chick, if you have a friend and she tries that same crap with your ex boyfriend, you'd be pissed off.
Violating pro code after he has friend X and interested in that who have no idea has an X, let alone kind of because he never met the guy.
Okay, so
Daniel was not going after his. He had no idea.
Okay, listen. All I'm saying is there was obviously still something going on between Johnny and Allie. All right, like yeah, did they had they broken up? Maybe kinda, but they were kind of on the fence. They were kind of on the mend, and I think you're over exaggerating that whole thing a little bit too much. At the end of the day, Daniel could clearly tell what was up. You got this, come on, you got Johnny who's trying to get his life together, go off to college, and then Daniel rolls in and he sees this girl and he obviously knows he should back off because Johnny's like letting him know, like, bro, back off, all right? Just back off. And I mean, he's like, oh, I'm gonna grab the radio from Johnny, right? And Johnny hands him the radio. He's like, fine, take it, you little punk. And what does Daniel LaRusso immediately do? And by the way, he got kicked out of New Jersey. All right, he had to leave. All right, he got in one little fight, and his mom got scared, and she said, "We're moving across the country to get away from here." All right, I'm just putting it like that. Point is, Daniel was running the streets. All right, he was a hoodlum. You can clearly see it by the way he carried himself, the way he spoke. The moment that he stepped into was in L.A. and then he went for like the biggest, toughest guy, his girlfriend. He and look at that. You are you are excusing his bad and disrespectful behavior. All right, you are justifying his delinquency. Okay. Oh gosh, you're like Miss Moral High Ground. You guys were like the joint generation, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. The least violent thing you could be doing is rolling a joint. Rolling a joint. Come on. That's a low blow. He was sitting on the toilet rolling a joint. Daniel comes into the bathroom as he's minding his own business and soaks him. All right? He then goes after the violent Daniel, who runs off into the night, causing a like 2-3 car pileup, and then four, four. There you go, four. All right, and then stops the hoodlum before he creates even any more havoc. You've got to be kidding me! Come on! He, he and yeah, so you're saying if not striking first, you see, look, that's a part of the hypocrisy, all right? Because Daniel wasn't Cobra Kai, at least not in the first film. So what was he doing right there? He was being a delinquent, and you strike first only when you have someone actually, actually challenging you. All right, Johnny didn't go looking for trouble. Daniel went looking for trouble. He went looking for trouble on that beach. He went looking for trouble in the school. He went looking for trouble at all walks of life. All right. All right. And here's the thing about that. Notice that in every instance prior to that, Daniel was the aggressor on the beach, in the bathroom, all right? in the cafeteria. I mean, like when he was talking to Ali in school. Listen to me. Johnny's chilling, relaxing, doing his own thing. Daniel goes and tries to listen to me. That is a conversation that is happening between two individuals that Daniel knows absolutely nothing about. He should have kept his mouth out of it. All right? That's all I'm saying. Listen to me. I didn't see him shoving her around. Okay? What I saw was them having a. I didn't notice that part of the movie. What I did notice was Daniel being a little jerk and going for the radio, and then Johnny gave him the radio when he wanted it, and what does he do? He puts it down and immediately tries to confront Johnny with violence, and then Johnny crashes.
Daniel picked up Allie's box. Johnny out of the someone are you not
About this, how about this one? Don't be careful with the words on here. Like, there you go. There you go. So, okay. So here's the thing. Daniel was confrontational on that beach, okay? And listen to me. You're a Miyagi-Do apologist. That's what you are. Daniel was confrontational on that beach. He stepped up to Johnny. What do you think Johnny was supposed to do? Back down and let this delinquent have his way? No. It's like, you know what? Take it.
On that I Allie, not even and Johnny not looking like Johnny trying to get Allie until he Johnny haven't already crazy.
The way I see it, and the way I'll always see it, is Daniel earned those beatings.
Only fight Allie, and one will never be tried to die.
Listen to me. He clearly ruined a fat joint. All right, and for all we know that.
I will not. Yeah.
All right. You cannot tell me that a lot of hearts in that theater did not sink during that moment. Johnny looked so peaceful. Let's be honest. He was sitting there so peacefully. He looked so tranquil, all right, as he was lighting up his joint, and then that happened. It was a heartbreaking scene for me. All right. I still have like a little bit of PTSD from it. Wow, you're a mean-spirited person. All right, so you know what? Let's fast forward a little bit and talk about his what's that word, promiscuous daughter Sam. Okay, because like father like daughter. So Sam in this generation, she's basically ruined lives. After Sam, Miguel is now a cripple and Robbie is now a fugitive. I mean, how do you justify any of that? She's to be blamed. Let's see. She tried to steal she tried to steal Tori's boyfriend twice after she dumped him. All right. She then instigated a huge fight that she could have walked away from. All right. No, she didn't. She walked in the direction of the fight. She could have walked away. She knew where she was going.
That fight, like, ball on whoever that was. Let her walk out in by herself. Come out by herself, grab her, help her. I did walk up.
Listen to me. She needed to get back in there. Hark was just helping her out. Listen to me. At the end of the day, she always pretends to be Little Miss Perfect, Little Miss Innocent, like she's not involved in anything. The first moment that she met Tori, she tried to snatch her purse. Where I come from, things wouldn't have ended well like that, all right? New York girls wouldn't accept that. New York girl wouldn't accept that. I'll tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. So she tries to grab Tori's purse and she gets tossed into food. All right. And then after she loses, after that happens, what does she do? She tries to get revenge and starts training at her father's illegitimate dojo. All right. And with doesn't matter. She starts training harder, all right? Later on, she gets involved, well, she's been getting involved with Robbie for a while. Then she goes to roller ring with Robbie, where, she basically confronts Miguel and she tries to bad talk Tori. Tori sees what's going on, and Tori's like, you know what? Tori's like, you know what? This is crap, and I need you to stay away from Miguel. And what does Sam do? She drop kicks her. She drop kicks Tori as she's at work, because we can't all have rich parents, all right? So Tori's basically working hard for her money, and Sam comes into her job and hits her down. What do you think?
Well, first of all, you might not want to quote that for song in reference to someone unless you're wanting to imply that they're drunk. That definitely she was out. But you're also that Sam did not knock down no muscle after having been
A shoulder bump and a drop kick are not the same.
not a drop kick.
It was a drop kick.
Ankle hook.
Oh my gosh. You're right. She was going after Miguel. That's what she was doing, all right? Like, I mean, that's what Sam was doing, and Tori was letting her know she was not taking that crap.
Going after Miguel in the conversation that Miguel started.
Listen to me. She always plays innocent. Just like how when she breaks up with Miguel, and blames him for like he deliberately wanted to hurt her. Realistically, she walked into it, all right? She timed it just right, put herself right between Robbie and Miguel, and then tried to act like Miguel did it deliberately. Come on.
Never tried to act like
She did. Then she broke up with him then and there.
never once said on her that you that is the fact. That's not the not saying on purpose. And she is under no obligation for whether he or an accident or not, then be daylights out of their drunk all the time.
Listen to me. She walked and she got in the middle of their fight again. Miguel immediately apologized when it happened. All right? He was not. It was not intentional. She got in between. He was going after Robbie. He was trying to put a. He was go. Listen. She shows up to this party with her with this boy. Okay, with her living lover. After not picking up the phone for days, he's like calling her, text. What? He moved in. He moved in shortly afterwards. All right, and then. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Listen, cry me a river. We all have problems, sweetheart. All right. Anyway, all right. At the end of the day, we all made decisions. The former street rat thief starts, moving with her, and she brings him into her house where they start basically making out, and we doing whatever else we know. She manipulated the situation. She's the one who turned to Daniel and was like, "Hey, Dad, I don't think things are going so great for Robbie. Maybe we should bring him here. Come on." Listen to me. It had nothing to do. Look how quickly Daniel turned his back on him the moment that he took LaRusso, took Samantha to Johnny's house and to get some help because she said, "Please don't take me home." All right. Daniel threw him out like trash immediately. Immediately.
And I've never doubted for Robbie, but Robbie, the one thing that's something that Robbie never throw him away. What he did, and he did not have either times sometimes excusable to present, but not valid, valid, other than the fact that so wrapped up.
Whoa, he regretted throwing Robbie away. At the end of the day, you're saying these things, but Daniel never said them. You're just coming to conclusions based on scenarios, all right? So we have no actual evidence of you don't know what Daniel was feeling, all right? For all you know, he was thinking about cocaine or something. At the end of the day, Daniel is a delinquent. Daniel is a traitor. Daniel treated Robbie like crap. And after Sam got involved with Miguel and what's his name, and then Robbie, as I pointed out, now Miguel is a cripple, and now Robbie is a fugitive. Johnny is a broken man, and Daniel looks like he's like he doesn't know what to do with himself. All right. Samantha destroys lives just like her delinquent dad did many decades ago. She destroyed a number of lives. And can we just also talk about the fact that every season she's like going from every different color of the rainbow. Like season one, she was with a yellow dude. Season and then by the end and then partway through that season, she's with a brown dude. Then by season two, she's with a Caucasian dude. I'm just calling it like I see it. All right. It looks like she's going for every color of the rainbow. I you know. Where I come from, so it's just coincidental, right? It's just coincidental that it's yellow, then brown, then Caucasian. Just coincidental. Why?
And the connection with Tyler, obviously, nothing. Not over
let's be real clear. So when she's dressed in that very revealing outfit, like cheerleader outfit at the dance, and then she's going into that room with him, and and he's like, I'm doing his belt. Let's be completely honest. She didn't think that he was gonna hand her some kind of like locket or ring. She thought he was gonna give her the you know what. All right.
I have no idea, but I'm not happy.
Oh wait, you think Sam's a virgin?
I'm not happy.
Uh huh.
Nothing that we out of Tyler Bell or Bobby. Nothing on napping on each other every now and then. Bobby is a lot. Bell is a lot. Tyler is twice some of the. Also bear in mind that if one starts going by 14, how many girls do you know who already had sex multiple times? They call her from the fact that she's
Three.
in a year and a half.
Oh come on! I think you're on. I think you're really cutting her way too much slack. First off, we don't know if she was 14. Guard, she could have been 15, 16. Okay. Point of the matter is that she's a promiscuous girl in a promiscuous world that's doing promiscuous things and has really no morals, but pretends to be Miss High Morality. It's like something out of the Breakfast Club.
What exactly wrong about
There's nothing immoral about the Breakfast Club. I'm just saying there's everything immoral about Sam. He's just a character that would be called out very quickly, like, "Oh, you're a snake,"
well, why her?
because
You
it's
say that after Mel, I watched that. That's the nice and that is from both sides. Not his Mel, not his responsibility. No, in fact,
Sam instigate. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're completely excusing all the bad behavior of LaRussos. All right, everything. You just excuse.
I happy that Cobra Kai almost testifying Tommy, and I kind of
Did you just call us the Cobros?
absolutely
This conversation is over. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I cannot keep this conversation going with this apologist. Maybe we'll have a part two. Let me know what you guys want to hear us discuss in part two. Let me know what you think of this discussion because yeah. Peace out, guys. If you have an idea for a topic, definitely let us know in the comments. Cheers.